Hi, Dorothea Hendricks here, your communication coach, helping you in your presentations and your public speaking. Today, tip number 16. Tip number 16 is repetition is key. Repetition is important. As speakers, as presenters, our goal here is to have the audience remember our message and to act on that message when we finished our presentation. One of the most effective, the easiest, simplest, and most effective ways that we can help an audience remember our key message is through repetition. Repetition is a wonderful, easy to use technique. So what we do is we take our message or we take keywords or phrases and we repeat them at different points throughout our presentation. Sometimes we may change them around a little bit. Sometimes we're going to use the same word, the same key sentence, the same message. Depends on your presentation as you move through it. So what does repetition do? Well, repetition helps show your listener, your audience, what is most important, because what you're repeating, that key message, whatever that message is, stands out from all the other content that you're sharing, and your audience knows automatically that this is most important and this is what they want and should be taking away. Another thing that repetition does is repetition helps get your audience back on track. If they've lost you, if they've got lost somewhere during your presentation. For example, you as a speaker, me as a speaker, maybe we speak 125, 150, 175 words a minute, but the people sitting in front of us, listening to us, can process. They can listen and process words around 400, 500 words per minute. This means that there's a huge gap in here, a lag. And what happens is often our audience, somebody sitting in the audience, will just drop out, tune out, get distracted by something else that's going on. So by us as a speaker repeating, bringing back keywords, key phrases, the message, now what happens is the person who momentarily dropped out of listening can come back on and continue with the speaker moving on the same track. So repetition is critical for helping keep people on track. The other thing here is repetition can make a speech more memorable. Another thing that repetition does, repetition also helps people, it gives them focus, keeps their attention, so it's easier to follow the speaker as the speaker is moving along. And the other thing too here is that repetition is a key element if you're looking to persuade your audience. Because people believe and people will take what they hear over and over and over again as being more credible, as being more true. Think of an advertisement, think of any commercial. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Repetition has so many uses for people who are presenting, who are speaking, and they really help your audience in so many ways. So the next time you're giving a presentation or speaking for any length of time, think of your message. How can you bring it in and repeat it in a different way? How can you look at keywords and phrases and introduce them throughout your presentation so that your audience will always be totally clear on what you're talking about and know what they need to act on when you are finished. I hope you found tip number 16, repetition is key. I hope you found it helpful and that you'll put it to use. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. There's a button just down here below. Please click on it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, this is Dorothea Hendricks wishing you mountains of success.